Canada Speaks. This is going to be a lot of fun. We have so many cool characters on the show that you're going to meet in moments. As a matter of fact, why don't we meet them right now? First, let's start with Sir John A. Macdonald, who is with us. Sir John A., how are you?
I'm doing very, very well.
Okay.
Looking quite well, considering I've been dead for so long.
I know, you're keeping very well. Sir John A. Macdonald, also known as Dennis Staldinen. Nice to see you.
He would pronounce it Van Staldinen, but
okay,
he's not judging.
That's fair enough. And also we have Deborah Davis, who's the creator and producer with Odyssey Showcase.
Yes.
Nice
Hi,
to see you, Deborah.
Nice to see you again, too.
Deborah, tell us about Odyssey Showcase.
Odyssey Showcase is a registered charity, and we've been sponsored by the TD Bank for about 17 years. And our mandate is to advance education by providing information to the public and presentations on the history of culture, the arts, and music.
This is wonderful, and especially this year with the 150th anniversary, a lot of these characters that we're going to be bringing out, and with Sir John A. here as well. I mean, this has got to be a big year for you guys.
It's a pretty busy year. We're going to be presenting a number of shows in May, which are unfortunately sold out. But we will be presenting Canada Speaks, and all these characters and many others will be joining us August the 10th at the National Gallery of Canada for a signature event for Canada Speaks. That'll
be a lot of fun. Okay, so obviously we'll talk about everything that we can look forward to. But you did mention the shows in May are sold out, so congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. We actually have a waiting list of about 2,200 from students. We have general public, students, schools. We just have no more room. So very exciting.
Sir John A., are you excited about the 150th anniversary? I mean, you basically helped create this country.
Absolutely. I mean, as a father of the Confederation, it's nice to finally be getting our due.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long time. It's 150 years. I mean, yes, I'm on the money, and yes, there's statues of me and all the rest of it, but it's really, I felt a little neglected.
Did you really?
Oh, yes. But 150 is a good time to sort of,
it's gonna be a good time.
Come back and perk up my own reputation.
We've resurrected you.
Absolutely.
Sir John A.
Wow, well, you're smelling great, too.
Oh, thank you.
You'd think you wouldn't be after.
Yeah, most people don't actually recognize that. And there was no sewage in Ottawa.
What?
When I was living here, there was no sewage, and most people did not comment on my good smell.
Oh, really?
No, it's true.
So well, we cleaned them up today with a little bit of Febreze.
I won't ask you what you did then to go to the washroom.
You'd best not.
So we don't want to run out of time. So many amazing people here to bring out. So who do you want to bring out first, Deborah?
The first character I want to bring out is Hiawatha.
Come on out.
And this is Will LaFrance.
Amazing. Okay, so tell us a bit about this character in our history.
Well, Hiawatha, I think I'm going to let Will speak for himself, but I will tell you that we're not sure if he was a legend or real. And we're not sure if it was if Hiawatha was from the 11th or 14th century. So, Will, I'm going to pass the mic over to you.
Sure.
Sounds good. All right, so I'm portraying Hiawatha right now. There's a weird sort of history with him. They're not sure, like she said, not sure if he's a legend, myth, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
But he's credited pretty heavily in forming the Haudenosaunee, the Iroquois Confederacy. So around the time, there was a huge war going on along the Six Nations as they're known now. There's Mohawk, Seneca, Cayuga, Onondaga, Oneida, and then later on, the 17th century, Tuscarora joined. But that's what this belt here actually represents. It's the coming together, the peace that was formed between all five nations back in 15-something.
Yeah.
And then later on, Tuscarora came on, and but anyway, like the Haudenosaunee, that whole culture and like the Confederacy itself, a lot of governments took a lot of cues from that. So there's a lot of I guess repetition in policies and stuff that come from Aboriginal structures, and it's nice to be portraying this because I'm Mohawk myself.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful.
From Akwesasne, yeah. Shout out to home.
Shout out. Well, that's wonderful. And of course, now we're learning a lot of history, and we'll be learning a lot of history through this Canada Speaks as well. Well, thank you very much for being here. And let's bring.
I just want to point out about the belt for Hiawatha. This is there are over 5,000 beads in this belt. It was made by hand by McBead Creations, and they were very respectful of recreating the history.
That's beautiful. Beautiful piece of artwork, clothing. Wonderful.
And the headdress is the gastoa, made by an Aboriginal artisan from the Akwesasne Reserve, and his name is Will Lauren. This is all authentic.
Wonderful.
Replica authentic.
So I don't want to run out of time, and I know we have some other amazing people to bring us out. So thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Who else do we have here? I believe I recognize this young lady.
I think this is Queen Victoria.
Oh, Queen Victoria. Okay.
Jessie Doucette, Queen Victoria.
So, Queen, tell us about yourself a little bit for those who don't know about you at home.
Well, I would hope that they know quite a bit about
You'd
me.
think, right?
But
Yep.
I was the second longest reigning queen for 63 years. I became queen when I was only 18 when my uncle died. And I reigned until 1901.
Mm-hmm.
So most people should know of me. I brought about what is known as the Victorian age.
Okay. So, how did you enjoy being queen for all those years?
Oh, well, it was tiring, I will admit.
Yeah. A lot of ribbons to cut and stuff, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
Not easy. Okay. Well, thank you very much. And your outfit is beautiful. Look as beautiful as always, Queen, after all these years.
Well, she cut the ribbon for a Confederation.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
Indeed.
go. And you were there for that, right?
Oh,
Did you take
absolutely.
selfies?
The selfies at the time, they were a lot slower. They were all paint.
Well, thank you very much, Queen, for being here. Let's see. We have our
Thank
third
you, Your
and final
Majesty.
guest as well.
And here we have David Thompson,
Oh, yes.
explorer.
All right, David, tell us about yourself.
I'm Canada's foremost explorer, in fact, probably the world's greatest explorer. I traveled from Montreal to the west coast, 50,000 miles by horseback, canoe, dog sled, and walking. The total area of my exploration of the northwest United States and western Canada encompassed about 1.5 million square miles.
Wow.
I traveled that whole area with my wife and 13 children. I
Whoa.
don't think many people can say they did that.
Well, now we know how you stayed warm at night. Because
You have to do
kids,
something
right?
on a cold winter night, sir.
Wow. All right. There's so many other things I don't want to get in trouble. I'm awkward enough today as it is. Well, thank you very much, and you're in great shape, obviously, from all this walking and
Thank
really
you,
work
guys.
the calves for sure, all that walking around. Deborah, tell us then. Okay, so it's sold out in May, but in August once again.
August the 10th, National Gallery of Canada. Canada Speaks will be a signature event for the public to come and enjoy at the National Gallery of Canada.
All right. Thank you very much. And Sir John, thank you very much for being here and for everything you've done for us.
You know, it was nothing really.
It was nothing. You just founded a country.
all that.
Amazing. Canada Speaks. Looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for all of our amazing guests on the show here today. We've got more Daytime Ottawa coming up in moments. Please don't go anywhere.